So many network marketers fall in love with a health and wellness product, and then they realize that there's an incredible opportunity to build the lifestyle and income of their dreams. But what happens when you get started and you run out of friends and family to talk to, and what you're doing on social media just isn't quite getting you where you want to be? Well, the truth is, it's probably not your fault. It just takes a little marketing know-how that you may not be getting from anywhere else. So on this podcast, I'm sharing with you the secrets that I've been able to learn from all of my top earner friends and mentors. I'm pulling back the curtain on exactly what it takes to get people excited about the wellness products that you have to offer, to help people improve their lives, and to get you to the rank that you want to be at. My name is Soraya Goddard, and this is Secrets to Marketing Your Wellness MLM. All right. Hey, everybody. How are you? I am super excited to talk to you about Instagram Reels. So, if you're listening to this, whether you are with me on video or whether you're listening to this on the podcast right now, I just want to say thank you for being here. I'm really excited. I'm getting back into the swing of things in posting more videos and podcasts. So this is exciting for me. So if you have been anywhere on Instagram the last 6 months, you have known that Instagram has a new-ish feature called Reels. And I will tell you that when I first heard about them, my first reaction was a big old eye roll, like big eye roll. I was not impressed. I did not want to do them. I wanted nothing to do with them, in fact. And I thought, what a lame attempt to compete with TikTok. It will never work. Well, the joke's on me, because now I'm a huge Reels fan, and I want to do a couple things with you guys today. I want to, number one, just talk about Reels, make a lame attempt, or hopefully a good attempt, to convince you to do them if you're not doing them already, and then give you some tips on what to focus on. How does that sound? Okay. So basically, again, this is Instagram's answer to TikTok, right? TikTok blew up as soon as everybody was home, bored, playing on their phones all day long, right? I think it would have blown up anyway, but it certainly accelerated the process. And so TikTok goes crazy. Instagram goes, whoa, our viewership is dropping like nuts, and needed something to respond to it. And so no shame in their game. You know, Instagram basically stole the format and made a couple tweaks, but made it their own. And so Instagram Reels are short form video content. By short form, I mean 30 seconds or less. So you have 30 seconds or less to convey a piece of information or entertain or, give some sort of value to your audience. Here is why I think that these are important and why I changed my mind about Instagram Reels. So the first thing is that because it's a new feature, new-ish still, and Instagram really wants to keep people on Instagram and not lose them to TikTok, anyone who does Reels, they are prioritizing those Reels in people's feeds. Okay, what does that mean for you? That means that if you are making Reels, the chance of your content being seen is much greater than if you're not making Reels. That's the bottom line. Like, if there's nothing else that you take away from this, that is the most important. Now, number of views in terms of vanity metrics are not the key indicator here. However, it is a real fact. Like, we don't want to pay attention to the numbers, right? I don't want to get obsessed with like how many views my reel has or how many times it's been watched. Anyways, that is not a big picture metric that I want to pay attention to. But what is very true is that the more people that see your content, the more likely that you are to get new followers. And the only way to get new followers is to post on your feed. I'm going to say that one more time. The only way to get new followers on Instagram is to post on your feed. And so if you combine posting on your feed and posting Reels, that will give you exposure. There is no doubt. So the first thing I saw the first couple weeks of Reels is everybody dancing and trying to be TikTok on Instagram. That's fine. I hate dancing. I absolutely hate dancing. Tell me in the comments or DM me on Instagram and tell me You hate dancing too if you're with me. Just not a dancer. Love watching people dance, not my thing. I also saw a lot of the pointing stuff, which I know you've probably also seen, right? Like people pointing to word bubbles. Nothing wrong with that. Just didn't really want to do it. So I was like, well, what the heck am I going to talk about? Why am I like, how am I going to convey information? Because that's basically 99% of everything that I'm seeing. And then I realized the answer is right in front of me. Talking, just talking to people, with or without music, talking to people. So I dove in. I did my first reel, like spur of the moment. I just whipped out the camera, one take, did it in 15 seconds, uploaded it with a little graphic, a little picture on top of it. If you go watch it, you'll know what I mean. And that was it. And I think it had like 3,000 views, which decent, right? Like that's 3,000 people who saw my face and were reminded that I have a business and saw a little bit of me that day. So that's a good thing. So I was like, okay, well, that was super simple and it took me like 2 minutes to do. So why don't I try some more? And they have been amazing for my business. I don't have viral reels. You don't need viral reels to gain the benefits from them, right? So it's not necessarily about going viral. People who have gone viral will tell you that most of the time it doesn't lead to much anyway. So don't stress out about going viral or not. Make sure, though, that you are creating enough content so that people can just consistently see you. But I certainly have increased my followership and I have sold products and services from my reels, specifically from a reel, not like from my email list and reels, but like from my reels. I was able to sell at a workshop a couple weeks ago. So that was really cool too. So couple things. If you want to grow on Instagram and keep people watching your content, you've got to dive into Reels, okay? I understand a lot of you are rolling your eyes at me right now, but trust me, it is not too late to hop on, okay? We already talked about the fact that Reels are being prioritized right now, which means more opportunities for people to see your stuff. Here's the thing that I really want to convey to you too. They don't have to be perfect. They don't all have to be home runs. You don't have to dance. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. This is your show. It's your platform. It is your Instagram. You can do anything that you want on your reel. Figure it out. Like try stuff, right? Worst case, nobody watches it. It's not that big of a deal. So I think that this is like full permission that you don't have to, again, make every reel a home run. Not every single reel has to be super entertaining, but the more that you create, the better. So this is the time to experiment and follow fun trends. So let me give you a couple very tangible tips on things you can do when you're creating reels. So first thing is experiment. Just experiment with anything that you think might be funny or silly or weird. I have seen some crazy stuff, like just little clips that people accidentally record of like their pets and it blows up, right? So you never know. Experiment. Don't feel like you're constrained. If you're super worried about your aesthetic in your feed, you can always pop a cover photo on top of it, okay? And keep your feed however, you want it to look. Don't stress about that, but if that's you, you can certainly keep that aesthetic. Instagram has told us that they want us to use sounds, use face filters of all kinds, like there's silly ones, there's green screens, there's all sorts of stuff like that that you can play around with. And they want you to basically use things that are going viral and trending, right? So if let's say that on Facebook, you started swiping people's audios and copying their Facebook lives, like that would be super weird, right? But in Reels, that is the entire point. It's for sounds to go viral and for dances to be trends and for humor to kind of go in little trends and spikes. So this is a platform where you're kind of encouraged to mimic people, mimic styles, actually use other people's audios and do voiceovers and lip syncing. So there's lots of really interesting ways that you don't have to be super creative, but you can hop on other people's information and their creativity and use it for your own benefit. I got a question that just came in that said, getting a late start on Instagram, do you know why certain accounts don't have Reels options available? My business page has Reels, but my personal page doesn't yet. That's a great question. So I don't have a very good answer. Sometimes, not all the time, if you switch to a creator account, it may allow you access to Reels, but it's not a given. It works sometimes and doesn't work for others, or works for some people, doesn't work for others. So it might be something that you'd want to try if that is you and you don't have access. I also know that I don't think this applies to the person who just asked the question, but some people in different countries outside of the United States don't have Reels yet. And so that's just, you just got to wait and they'll come to you eventually, I'm sure. The other thing is a lot of people don't have music, and there's just nobody knows. It's like mystery question, of the year. Why doesn't everybody have access to music? I don't know. But you can still create Reels without music, so it's not that big of a deal. But if you do have music, all those trends and using other people's audios, it's just a great way to have fun with it. A couple other just quick tips. Have fun and go for volume. Like, this is one of those things where the more content you push out, the better. Instagram actually came out on their creators account and said that they wanted us to all create 4 to 7 Reels per week. Holy moly, right? 4 to 7 Reels per week. Look, I am not going to sit here and tell you that you should definitely be doing that. You're going to have to make that decision based on your time. I know that I'm probably not going to be making 7 Reels a week, but I'm certainly going to aim for 3 or 4. That's very doable because they don't have to take long. So that's kind of my last tip for you, is don't spend a million hours setting up fancy shots and doing edits and like all this crazy stuff. Just make them simple. I actually just did a Reel on my Instagram account, so you can go hop and follow me over there at Soraya Goddard. And I gave you guys 3 really simple tips of what you can do to just talk to the camera and do some quick Reels. So go check out the ones that I've already done. They're all very simple. Again, no fancy editing, nothing crazy. It's like me and my phone, and that's about it. And they work really well. I think the point of Reels, to kind of wrap it all up, is to give people an opportunity to see your personality, to become a little bit more invested in you and your story and what you have to offer. And then, of course, by extension, your business. It's just a great way to get all of that across. So I can't give you necessarily a full tutorial here tonight, but I've had a lot of demand for people who are looking to understand Reels, not only the strategy, but the tactics, like how to think about them and what I should be creating Reels about. And how do I actually make the damn thing? Right? How do I actually do it? I had someone actually more than one person tell me that they had fat fingers and that they were just having trouble editing it. So what I did is I put together a workshop. Anyone is welcome to come join. It is a paid workshop for a very, very, very low cost. It's going to be this Saturday, March 20th, 2021. So if you're listening to this on my podcast way in the future, it will still be available for you to purchase the replay. So don't worry. But if you are watching this before March 20th, you can jump in to my Rock Your Reels workshop live with me on this Saturday. It will be over Zoom. And really, I'm going to break down in less than 2 hours all the nuts and bolts about how to use Reels to get more exposure, grow your business, and grow your Instagram account. So if that's something you're looking to do, if you are at all looking at Instagram to grow your account, I don't care if you're a personal brand, I don't care if you're a traditional business, I don't care if you're a brick and mortar business, it does not matter. Reels are here to stay, and they're something that you definitely want to jump on. So come join the workshop. I will post the link to the workshop below this on the Facebook Live. And if you're listening to this on the podcast, it will be in the show notes. You can jump on it. If you purchase the workshop at before Wednesday morning. So before Wednesday morning, you get special early bird pricing, and it is insane. So definitely don't miss that. You don't have to be on live to enjoy the workshop. You can watch the replay whenever it is convenient for you. But I'm here and I'm excited to help you level up your Reels, because we want exposure, right? We want people to see our stuff. Creating content on Instagram does no good for anyone if nobody ever sees it. So this is a great way to get your content across. So join me for the Rock Your Reels workshop, and I will see you there. Bye. Hey friends, I hope you enjoyed Secrets to Marketing Your Wellness MLM. Before you go though, I have something for you. If you are looking to grow your audience online via social media so that you can have people getting excited about your products and reaching out to you to learn more, then you need my cheat sheet that has 50 health and wellness Facebook Live topics.
that will attract an audience to you. It also walks you through the secret 4-part formula that you can follow on both Facebook and Instagram that is proven to have people reaching out to you. And when you get it, I am also sending you guys an audio file for those of you who love to listen to the information on the go. You can get both of those things at www.sorayagoddard.com/podcast. Again, that's sorayagoddard.com/podcast. SORAYAGODDARD.com/podcast. Thanks so much. Chat soon.